So, the Nazario Lawsuit. He is a member of the, I think, armed forces of some sort. He was basically accosted, harassed, and pepper sprayed by 2 police officers. They said things to him that were captured on the body cam footage, and I believe he was recording himself. It began, they were trying to pull him over. And on this in particular street, it is not unheard of, as the reports, the article I read, that the person goes on for a little bit and then pulls into the gas station. So they were behind him. So instead of pulling over to the side of the road, he went into the gas station because that's kind of what you do. I couldn't see what the street looked like or anything like that. I didn't do the Google map or nothing like that. But it's probably one of those things to where there really is no side of the street. It may be an overpass or something to where you'll be in the street if you should pull over. So he went into the gas station, and I guess they were in a tough because he went on for a little bit. He wasn't going 55 or nothing. He was just trying to get to a place where he could pull over. And the guy who was basically harassing him told him to get out of the car. He had his hands out the window. And he's a member of the armed forces, so he said he has a weapon in the car and all that type of thing. And he said, get out of the car. The police told him to get out of the car. He said, I'm afraid to, or I'm scared to, or something like that. And the officer said, well, you should be. Key number 1, that this is not going to go well. So they pepper sprayed the man. Now, this was these children's names. Gutierrez and Crocker were the officers. Gutierrez has now since been fired. Plain out fired. Crocker, he's got a suit against them, of course, for assault and battery, because it's pretty much what it was. And so, will he win his case is pretty much what I want to know. And Gutierrez, I believe, is the one who said, because he's been in the military before, he said he didn't want to arrest him because double jeopardy is the only place that, the Army is the only place double jeopardy exists. And he didn't want him to face charges in civil court as well as in, military court, whatever it's called. And so he let him go. No, you let him go because you harassed him. And this doesn't look good. That's why you let him go. And there was zero provocation for you pepper spraying him. So you wanted him to keep this quiet because this could be bad on him, is what you told him. Because you could lose everything. You could lose your job in the Army. And like he was trying to basically tell him, be quiet if you know what's good for you. Will he win his case? 8 of Swords is where we start. So something is bound. And the 7 of Cups. Some confusion. The Death card. 4 of Cups. Judgment. The Fool. 6 of Swords. Queen of Swords. 2 of Wands and the Star. Yes, he will win his case. It'll take a minute. If they don't settle, there is an opportunity to do so. Oh, good Lord. This Queen of Swords has a head in her hands. But yes, he'll have to go through some murky waters, and this may not necessarily be... what's the word? Malicious. This could be a court date and trying to get things situated and that type of thing. Anyway, there's going to be a judgment and it's going to be in his favor. Because he was harassed. Big time. There was zero provocation for what they did. He didn't resist arrest. He had his hands out the window the whole bit. And they pepper sprayed him in the face. He did everything he was supposed to do and still got assaulted. Make it make sense.